Hey everyone, it's a Crafty Christian. I didn't even do notes today. This is kind of spur of the moment. So, I am doing this in the daytime. Surprise! It is 6:30 today, which is the 17th of June. I have plans later tonight. One of the pay-per-views for wrestling is tonight, which is WWE. I love that show. And they're having the Money in the Bank pay-per-view tonight, so I'm gonna watch it on the WWE Network. And it comes on in like a half hour, so I figured I would do this now instead of later. I don't have very many finished objects, but I do have a lot of whips. A lot of whips. Okay? So let's just get right into it. So we're gonna do finished objects first, because there's literally not that many. So I finished a granny square. This is going to be for like a little boy, I guess. I'm just going to send it along with the church stuff. Maybe somebody would want it for like a little blanket or whatever, or for a little girl. I used a 5 I used a 5 for this. And it is in the mandala color Spirit. So I got that. My next finished object is this little unicorn. I don't really like her. I like her hair. I did not like how it was in the pattern. But I wish it didn't show like the big lumps. If you guys have like an easier way of doing hair, or like a tutorial that you guys use, can you please let me know? Because I definitely want to make more of her, or more of these for like little girls. And one eye is up higher than the other one, but it kind of makes it look like she's cocking her head to the side. And I did not like how the legs were made. They wanted you to increase or decrease the 10 or 5 stitches and then close off, but I didn't like that, so I just kind of made them look like, the way I wanted them to look. And I don't remember the yarn that I used for this. I forgot to put the nostrils. Now that I remember, I forgot to put the nostrils on the for the felt. But I think she looks okay without them. Do you think I should add them? And I use regular mainstays, white mainstays, gold. And her hair I didn't like. They had you chain like 10 or 12 or something like that, and then make 24, and then you had to make 4 chains for her tail. I didn't like that, so I just did my own thing. I don't really like it, so if you have a video, please let me know, because I would definitely love to make more of those. This next one is, I've made them before, and they're just one of these. I haven't seen anything like them before. I just kind of made them up. So this one I just did 21. I single crochet 21, and then did 20 back and forth. Her arms I did 5 rows of single crochet, and then I made 2 panels and single crocheted them together. These are safety eyes, so I kind of just winged it. And the legs are, I chained 11, and then did 10 rows or 5 rows back and forth and single crocheted them together. I also have a different version, which I did 8 single crochet in the magic loop and did it for like 10 rows maybe, and then the legs I did maybe 12 rows. So this one has a white back, this one has white on front and back. And then I have, this one's half finished. I have to cut out the circles for his spots. This is off of Ravelry. It's the Mario mushroom pattern. I figured I can make a couple of these for kids. All I need to do is make his 5 spots and he will be good to go. So that's like a half finished object. Now we move into my lips. So I still have, I made a lot of these when I was at my mom's because they were really simple. So I still have 2 panels, and then I have the one that doesn't have any faces on them. So I'm gonna make them. And then I have a panel for the Terrifying T-Rex. It's a free pattern off of Ravelry. All I have done right now is the 2 panels. I gotta make his spikes and put his eyes in and stuff. Then I have another one done, but what I did with this one is I went and got embroidery floss, and I went to Joann's and bought 2 hooks, 2 crochet hooks, because the smallest hook I have is a 3.75, which is what I use for all of my amigurumis. So I went to get these 2 hooks. This is a 3.5. And this one is which is upside down. Okay, it was right. This is a yellow is a 2.75. So I got those because I had this crazy idea. Because what I was running into was 2 layers of worsted yarn. I wasn't able to put the washer backs on my safety eyes. So I figured, well, I have a lot of embroidery floss, so maybe I can put like the back, make them blue or whatever color. Because I want to do black ones. I want to make black ones of these and then put like neon around the eyes. I think that would be so cool with black eyes. So I have 1 panel done, and this is a chunky yarn. This is Charisma in the colorway Cascade, which the second panel is looking a lot different than the first panel. This is the second panel, and I'm working on that one kind of. So I have a lot of projects going on. Now we're going to get into my big lips. Come on, headphones, Robert. I'm going to take a drink first, though. Drinking chocolate milk. Okay. So, I got a big tote. Well, it's not really big. I should have got bigger. But right now it's holding all of my lips that I currently have on the go, except for minus like the one that I'm currently working on, which is a shawl in my favorite shawl pattern. But I figured I would give you an update because a lot of these might be done next week, because this week I am planning on working on projects that I started that I need to finish. So this week I am going to work on finishing a lot of the projects that I have started now. So you've seen this one before. This is the V-stitch that I love. I love the V-stitch. As you can tell, down here was the last place I was. So I got quite a few rows done on it. I'm kind of thinking I want to do something different that I've never done before. So as you notice, I have 1 row of double crochet down here. So what I'm thinking about doing is working the rest of this cake until I run out, and then starting down at this end, do the same thing on the other side. Because I have 2 cakes of, this is the colorway Genie. I have 2 color cakes of this, so I'm hoping that that works. And this is what I have left of the cake. So this might be done, or maybe will be in process of being done next week. So there's that one. I did more progress on my virus shawl. That's still attached. Yes. It is in the blue, the royal blue, and the white mainstays. This stitch marker right there was where I was the last time, so I did almost 3 repeats. That one shouldn't take real long to finish, so I'm hoping to get that one done. I'm gonna throw those back on my bed because and this one, the next one is for my mom. She likes to have soft stuff up by her face, and she lives with my great-grandparents, and they always have it like 100 degrees in the house. And sometimes she doesn't want to be covered up, but she still likes to have that soft thing on her face. So we were at Michael's. She found this yarn, and I have no idea what it is. It's like baby yarn, but it's like really fuzzy and very, very soft. So I am making that for her. Hopefully I can get it done while I'm up there with her and then just give it to her. And I knew that wouldn't stay up there. I have no idea what's in here. Oh, okay, I know what's in here now. So I started another one of those like little lap throws. I think I showed you this in my previous video. My regular one. But it's a little longer, I think, than my previous one. And I'm just using like random scraps with this one because I have a ton of yarn now, but I did before too, so yeah. And this one I showed you in my yarn haul video from Walmart, Michaels, and Hobby Lobby. And it's the mandala, and it's in the color Griffin. And this is what it looks like right now. And if you watch Ella from No Catchy Name, she is doing a corner to corner blanket, but she is using the unicorn colorway and she's matching hers up. I am not. I started mine in the center and I am just working on it whenever I want to work on something pretty simple. So, and I am like using like a 5.5 for this, I think. So that's one. I need a bigger bag for that. The next one is also mandala, but it is another V stitch wrap. I'm doing the same thing except for this one just doesn't get a lot of love. It is made with the colorway Far, Far Away. And my previous project, I have this much left. So I am going to finish that and then tie on the other one. I think I'm just going to continue with that one and end it with a double crochet end to it. I might do that for the other one too, but I'm not sure. And we have 4 more, and then we're done. Mom's calling and she's just gonna have to wait. So this is my favorite shawl pattern again, but it is in the colorway Arbor Rose and Sky Blue. I got the yarn on Michaels, and I'm just doing 3 rows of each color and then switching. So that's that one. I gotta get a better bag for that one. I started that at my mom's, and yeah. So then I have this one, and this is the one that I don't know if I made up the stitch or not, but it looks like this. And what you do is you do your double crochet at the end, and then you do double crochet, chain one, double crochet, chain one, double crochet. And that's what I am doing for the whole entire thing. And then when I end it, I'm going to put a double crochet into it like I started it with. This is using Mainstays green, which seems like I like the green. I have like four skeins of it, or 4 or 5 skeins of it. My next one, which is calling again, I'm just gonna have to wait because I'm not stopping, is another corner to corner, but I seen a post on Facebook in one of my crochet chat groups, and somebody made a very pretty blanket with all variegated and then edged it in white. It was so cool. So this one, that is what I'm doing with this one. I just started this like a couple nights ago. I need to stop starting projects and actually finish stuff. Because if you notice, this is like the first podcast, or this is the first episode that I hardly had anything finished. And my most recent project. I've been wanting to make one of these for a long, long time. And finally, I'm like, you know what? I've been saying I'm going to do it for a while now, so I might as well just do it. So I did it. I started it. I am making the butterfly shawl. And this is in the colorway Peaches and Cream Pop, and I am using 3 sweet rolls. I'm on my second one, and I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, and I am using a 6.5, I think. No, I'm using a 6 for this shawl. But that is all of my finished objects and my whips. I told you I had a lot of whips. So that is it for this week. Hopefully I will get back into my regular routine next week, and I can actually finish some stuff to show you guys. I know it's very seldom that I make a video and I don't hardly have anything finished. So yeah, I will talk to you guys all next week. Thank you. I want to say a huge thank you to my 327 subscribers. I still cannot believe that you guys watch me every single week. I feel like I keep saying, I'm sorry about that, but, I did it again. But thank you everybody for the happy birthday wishes on Facebook, and thank you Jane again for sending me that awesome package, and thank you Karen from Happiness is Homemade for this, because now I don't have to worry about my cats rubbing up against something and getting hurt, because I had all my needles in this thing, and it doesn't help me, because like they all stick to it and I just don't like it. So thank you so much for that, the Nifty Knitter needle storage thing, because now I can actually rest and know that my cats ain't gonna hurt themselves. So I'm gonna let you guys go here. I am going to get comfortable. because my show's coming on soon. And I cannot wait. There are some amazing matches that I cannot wait to see. So, have a great week, everybody. I know tomorrow is Monday. But have a great week, and I will talk to you guys. I will talk to you guys later.